So I'm now going to explain to you what are some of the requirements you need to get started in mushroom farming. So any mushroom farmer, regardless of the scale you're going to do it, whether for home use or for business purposes, in either small scale or large scale, there are requirements that you need to have to be able to grow mushrooms. So number one, you will need what we call the mushroom spawn or the mushroom spores. So the spawn or the spores, these are the seeds that mushrooms are going to grow from. So there are different terms, like if you hear somebody talk of spawn, that is the seeds. If you hear somebody talk of the spores, that is the seeds. And these spores comes in different forms. They are grain spores, they are liquid cultures, they are petri dishes. So all those are just different forms of the spores. So you need the spawn, and then you also need another thing you need is the structure. So mushrooms can be done outdoor, but when you're doing the mushroom farming, you're trying to imitate the natural habitat for mushrooms in a structure, or kind of we are trying to imitate how they grow naturally inside the house. So you need a structure. We have different kind of structures that are outside there that you can use. If you look here, this is an example of a mud house that can be used as a structure. So the different type of structures you can use is, one, you can use a mud house as one of the structures you can use. You can use a stone house as one of the structures you can use. You can use underground structures as one of the structures you can use. You can use wooden houses. Mushroom can also still do well in wooden houses. You can use greenhouses as your growing area. You can also use caves. And lastly, you can use iron sheet houses, here commonly known as mabati in Kenya. But in that kind of a structure, there needs to be some few modifications that needs to be done on it. So those are the different